What's up, guys? Welcome to another TalkingBull podcast. I'm Anthony. This is Nick. We're here to bring you weekly nerd news and talk some bull. We are back after our 100th episode, and of course, there's nothing really to talk about.
No news. It's the end of the year. Yep. Shit's dying down.
Yep. All the stuff's coming out.
Everything's going on hiatus.
Yeah. There was like one big game announcement, the Game Award announcements, and then some trickle out trailers and shit like that. But, there was one thing I wanted to check. I wanted to check Frozen's box office numbers. I'll check that after. But, anyways, before we get too much into this, please comment, follow, like, and subscribe if you have not. If you're tuning in for the first time, welcome. We give you the nerdy news and rant about shit. Lots of rants. We're good with those. But, if you haven't, please comment, like, all that fun jazz. And, so since we're light on the news and whatnot, last time we talked, you had watched some stuff. You watched anything else? Wise?
I watched some Titans.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I watched.
And I went to go catch up on Arrow and Flash and decided this week to start with Flash, which is episode 5, I believe.
Yeah.
Like last week's episode. And started with Flash, and that was a mistake because it starts with Barry and Iris going on vacation. I made it about 3 minutes in and realized that, so I'm guessing like they're not going to be in this episode.
I guess, I don't know.
And then like shit starts because it does something that Flash does a lot. It starts with in the future.
Yeah.
Because Cisco being arrested or something like that, and then it's like 12 hours earlier.
Yeah,
they do that a lot on Flash. I had that thought when it started. I was like,
they're very much like we're gonna catch up to. Yeah, it's
you play this trope a lot in this fall, at least a few times a season,
which is weird.
Where it's like here's
Arrow
the tease,
would do it more.
Here's the tease, and then 12 hours earlier, or 2 days earlier,
and it's never that much.
It's never
interesting.
Fucking good.
Like just get to that.
If it would have worked, I would have stayed. You did it. I lasted 3 minutes, saw that Barry thing were going on vacation. I was like, I'm out. Now and I didn't watch anymore.
Is this the big one with the elongated man and the Flash and the Bond-esque one I kept seeing? Like maybe. They go to casino.
I don't know.
That might be episode 6 though, so maybe not.
Maybe I think this is the one. I think this is the one where what's her name died. Because that's what it looked like.
Oh yeah, Gypsy.
Yeah, because that was in the little snippet of like 12 hours. In the future, like, was something happening with her?
Oh, by the way, we're not spoiling anything because this is like 3 weeks old shows at this point.
Well, last week's.
Well, still, some of it is older.
And but the beloved on-screen character dies in Flash, and then when you click on the articles that you saw all over Twitter to see who it was, it's like a character you haven't seen in 2 years because they wrote her off. And she dies
I was more annoyed that they killed off Earth 2 unceremoniously than anything else.
Oh, on Arrow?
Yeah,
wiped it out.
Just wiped it out. But like 2 or 3 of Flash's main guest stars are on Earth 2,
and no word of them. Yeah,
and I'm like.
Wells, Jesse, and then someone else.
One of the other Flashes or something.
Yeah,
but I'm like, nothing?
Yeah, nothing? No word of them. Gone.
Kid Flash was dating the one for a while.
Yeah, Jesse.
Yeah.
Like, never saw them.
No.
Fuck it.
I'm like...
Wiped out clean.
And I get like Arrow, it was Arrow's point to blah, blah, blah. But even when I had to think for a second Earth 2. Because it made no sense to me they were on Earth 2. Because we've seen Central City Earth 2, and it's all like futuristic-y looking. Mm-hmm. And then when you went to
it was still
Starling City, it still looks like the other place.
Yeah.
And I was really confused because I thought it was the world of villains, and that's why Black Siren was Black Siren, or whatever the fuck she was.
No, she was just...
Turns out she's just an asshole.
Yeah.
But now she's a good guy. And
she's a good asshole.
I paused the episode because I had to think about it for a second. And I'm just like, all right, bad writing. Continue on. Because I'm like, it made no sense to me because, and then like, his dad is supposed to be the Archer in Earth 2 or whatever. They make reference to that
earlier.
His dad is the Archer in Starling City instead of him because he died. So Oliver dies and the dad takes over the role of the vigilante or the hood or whatever the fuck he's called.
But this time it was Prometheus, and that was badass.
That was badass, but no mention of the other guy.
No, but you get a mention of Bruce Wayne, and it seems like Bruce trained Prometheus on the island because you had his mask on. It was
but
like his
if you go off of that, so like
it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make fucking sense.
But like, it was just awesome to see fucking him back as on the show, like Adrian Chase, like his character it was cool to see him for the episode.
So we'll piggyback off of that into a story in a second, but I want to talk about Titans because that show is leaps and bounds above most.
Yeah, I'm up to episode 4, which is Aqualad. That was the last one I watched.
I watched the one after that, but it's still pretty good. I'm at Connor, which I cannot wait to see Connor. Super. Oh man, I'm so Titans. I was sitting there watching Titans, and like I watch the CW shows mostly on my phone because I don't give a fuck about most of what's happening on the show because. Like, when most of the secondary characters talk, I just ignore them because I have no idea. I don't even skip. I just look on Twitter. I'm like, what's going on Twitter? Maybe I'll watch a YouTube video in between while I'm not listening to the TV show. And it's like, well, don't you know you're going to miss the plot? I'm like, no, I'm not. Not a fucking
This show does not have plot.
So I turn on Titans and I start playing it, and my phone's right in front of me. And like you could say this is like a symptom of us having our phones, and I automatically grab it. And I'm like, oh no, it's Titans. I put that down, and I'm immediately back to watching Titans. To the point, this is one show where like if I'm watching it late and I like doze off, I stop the show and I'll like throw something else on because I'll just fall asleep watching that.
Yeah,
but. I'm like, no, I want to watch this show. I'm excited to watch this show, even though I'm behind. But that's not my fault.
See the pictures of
no.
Night.
I didn't purposely.
They're official pictures.
I purposely didn't look. I saw the chest logo and I purposely ignored it.
It's just on a mannequin.
It's
just on a mannequin.
I want to see it in the shot in the show when they show it because it's going to be in the last episode because they showed a trailer.
There's a trailer for it.
You didn't watch the trailer either?
I don't want to see it. I watched it.
I don't want to see it.
It looks fucking good.
I was like, I saw it. I was like, no, I don't want to see it. I want the reveal to be like, yes.
Yeah, it looks. Oh fuck, man! It looks cool. The trailer. I won't say much, but the trailer is reminiscent to another scene that we've seen.
Oh yeah,
and it looks really fucking badass.
After I watch the episode, I'll watch the thing and know what you're talking about. But I'm like, I love Titans and I love the way they debut things, and I'm just like, okay, I want to see this.
I'm a little bummed that it does occur in the last episode. It's like a full season of him not.
He's still trying to figure himself out, right?
But like, did it have to wait until the last episode? Yes. It's one of those things where like it could have gone.
I hope it's in the beginning of that last episode. Yeah. And the whole episode he's in the Nightwing suit.
Yeah.
That being
probably
said,
not.
I do have a beef with them not wearing the suits as much as they do. There's a few scenes in Aqualad where they just go out not in
Aqualad
suits.
Was all in the past.
Okay, maybe it's the end.
That was the one. Like obviously spoilers. Aqualad's not here in the future.
Oh my god, it's so
right.
Oh, he might be. I saw a thing that says spoilers.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm like maybe.
But
they don't wear the suits as much as I like. Yeah. But they have them, so we know.
And the first 3 episodes, because Aqualad was episode 4. In the first 3 episodes, they don't really leave the apartment.
Yeah.
You know, they're still doing the training, which is badass because I like watching Jason fight Garth and Raven, and he's all blindfolded and shit, and just
Do you think they kill him?
Jason?
Yeah. Do you think this is
No, he's like it's not spoilers. He's in season 3.
Is he in season 3?
Yeah, he's Kieran or whatever his name is already like tweeted shit out like he's
as much as I love him, I want him to die.
I think he is going to.
Yeah, he has to.
I don't think it's going to be.
I really hope they bring in the other Robin.
Tim?
Yeah. I hope
like at some point I'd imagine
and he better not be Drake.
Tim Drake?
No, the name Drake. His code name now.
Oh, no, he'll be...
God, I fucking hate that. Yeah. Like, Red Robin was stupid.
Yeah.
That whole Drake brown and yellow suit is on a whole new level of dumb.
Yeah. No, he would just be Robin or Red Robin. Even if they went Red Robin.
I'd take Red Robin because I kind of dig the first iteration of that. Yeah. See, the second iteration sucked.
Yeah.
But, oh man, when they're all in their suits, you're like, yes. That whole Aqualad was great. Seeing Deathstroke just fuck him up and like from the distance, and
you see I really the other guy Dr. Light is in the first
I like that they did Dr. Light, and I like how they kicked his ass, and like I love how you see Dove with Night or Robin
Yeah.
And it's like, where you're like, wait, what? Oh, pass, right.
Oh, yeah, this was...
And then there's like the thing where she's like, be Batman.
Yeah, that was a little...
It's stupid, but like earlier...
I get the reference, because earlier they made a thing about being Batman, but it was stupid when they said it the first time, and it was dumb when she brought it around the second time. You know, like, it was dumb both times.
I like it.
It was dumb both times. It didn't feel like... like right or it just was like that's dumb. Like,
I hope like I'm loving this show, but I do hope Beast Boy leans more into his powers at some point.
You see the snake, right?
And things like that. And then I'm really liking Raven's not knowing what her powers are type of thing, and she just unleashes it whenever.
Or the stuff with Corey.
I really liked her stuff with like Corey and
the military guard coming to pick her up and stuff. I don't know what happens, but I know he picks her up, brings her to a hotel, he used to date her or whatever, all that shit.
And I'm digging that she kind of looks like Starfire now.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's awesome. And then like that whole little bit with her and Wonder Girl.
Yeah.
Diana was just cool. And like Diana being in the tower while they are partying and she's upstairs breathing. And I love the clownfish bit where she's like, oh shit, he brought that over for me. I'm like, yeah you idiot. It's a clownfish.
It's not in. Yeah.
And then he got shot. Spoilers. And I was like, wait, he can die from a bullet? I'm like, that's kind of, all right, fine, it's kind of cool. But what?
He's not bulletproof.
No, he's not. But at the same time, I was like, all right. But just seeing Deathstroke shoot him was fucking awesome. And like now he's just gonna fuck with them.
Yeah, like in the present, he's fucking with them.
And like just watching Robin get his ass kind of handed to him by Deathstroke and Dr. Light was great. I'm loving it, man. This show's so fucking good. Titans is amazing. I really need to go watch Doom Patrol.
Yeah, I meant to watch it.
And then I really want to watch Swamp Thing. I have it, but I'm just like, the fact that it's done is my main deterrent for it. I know it's really good, but
type of thing,
and I hate watching things that I just know are going to be done without, like, if they say it's one and done, like the what ifs on Marvel, and then they've confirmed now that the shows for the most part are one and done. Okay, I know what I'm getting in for. It's like 3 or 4 episodes or 5 or 6, whatever number they're doing, and then that's it. Fine, I'm aware of that, but Swamp Thing wasn't supposed to be that. And speaking of shows that are on that network, Stargirl. There was that rumor a while back that said that it was going to be moved to the CW, and everyone's like, no, it's not, blah, blah, blah. Well, technically it didn't, it did. It's going to air on DC's network, and then air the next night on the CW. And apparently Doom Patrol is also going to do the same thing, but on HBO Max. I just saw it in that article.
So it's going to air on HBO and then...
Or it's going to air on DC and then go to HBO.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, all right, that means they're giving DC priority over it. Cool. And then also, on that, Stargirl is going to make her debut in Crisis.
That's what that article you just had up said, yeah.
Now, if that's legit...
I didn't see anything else.
I didn't see that. Yeah. And that article was from an actual, news organization, not fucking... left-leaning, whatever the fuck website that most of this shit leaks from. But if that's true,
pretty cool.
Cool, but that also makes everything else canon.
Wherever Stargirl is, yeah.
Well, Stargirl, I assume she's going to be in the same universe as Titans and Doom Patrol.
Possibly.
Because that's Titans and Doom Patrol are in the same section.
Yeah, I know they are. Yeah.
So if Stargirl's in there as well, Titans on Crisis.
Titans ain't going to Crisis.
Oh, I know. 100%. I'm fully aware of that, but
not because of the other article.
Yeah.
If he couldn't do one, how did they all do the other? I was like, well, fuck.
Yeah, just have them switch outfits.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that in a minute. But Crisis 2, Titans. I guarantee you they'll try to do something to get some of these people on this show. Because, why not? We're past that point of, it's one's for kids and one's for blah, blah, blah. But anyways, another article we had. Alan Richardson? They asked him to come back as Aquaman. But he couldn't fit it in the schedule with Titans filming. And I'm like, that sucks.
But I saw like the rumor stuff going around that Robin was going to appear in Thing. right?
Dude.
But if he couldn't do that, I don't see how Robin was able to appear in Crisis then. So it just seems like maybe no one from Titans. Unless he's lying.
Unless they found
unless he's lying.
Unless he's lying, or unless they found time to get him over there to do it.
Yeah, but if you couldn't find time to get Hawk over, how are you finding time to get Robin over? Who's a little busier, I would imagine, with Titans than
I would argue that, but I would also argue who's the bigger name and who's the bigger star. Like,
they're both big stars. Titans is led by Dick,
but that's what I mean.
But and Hawk is Smallville, so it'd be both are equally wanted.
I get that, but in terms of actual like who you want presence wise representing that thing, you would want Dick. Yeah. As opposed to, like, no offense to Alan, who's fucking amazing. Yeah. I've loved him in this. He's fucking, I love him in Blue Mountain State. He's fucking amazing. He's fantastic in everything I've seen him in. But, like, if you're trying
if you can only choose one, you'd bring Dick.
Exactly. Like, you're trying to promote your big thing.
If you only want
one thing, choose Dick.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there was a trailer for Crisis. Pretty cool. We saw some new shots. A lot of people dying.
Did you read the episode synopsis?
No, I saw it come up on there, but I didn't see it. Any big like kind of weird revelation type of things?
Well, I think it's in part 3, which is I think Supergirl's part.
Yeah, because Arrow, Flash, and Supergirl, right? No, Batwoman.
It goes Batwoman, Flash, and Supergirl, and then it goes Arrow Legends is how it ends next year.
Yeah.
Right? So I want to say it's Supergirl's is part 3. That's where Tom shows up. I'm guessing I'm really thinking it's just that
he's in Smallville.
Yeah, it's just those, like from the pictures that we've seen where he's just on the farm.
Yeah,
it's just him on the farm.
It's just him on the farm. Maybe we'll see like a little bit of that at one point. You know, right before he dies, because I guarantee that's what's gonna happen. He'll be on the farm. He's like, oh no, dead. But holy shit, Brandon Routh's gonna be in this fucking thing a lot. Like you see him in everything.
Yeah,
he's in that trailer giving a speech. As fucking Superman.
I watched it without sound.
I watched it with sound, and he gives he's giving a speech.
I've seen it and hearing it, but
not his planet and his thing are like the Kingdom Come universe is one of the main things they're going to. And on the one screenshot I've seen of things, because I'm trying to avoid a little bit of stuff, is Kevin Conroy is Kingdom Come Batman.
Yeah, he has the brace on and stuff. Yeah.
Cool. I hope he throws on a cowl. The man deserves to wear a cowl at some point. He's the greatest Batman, hands down. Man, as much as we shit on DC, it is great the fact that we get Titans and this Crisis crossover. Like it looks like it's gonna be really
I was super excited that Titans was renewed for season 3.
I am too.
I was iffy with this whole HBO stuff because they hadn't announced it, but they announced Doom Patrol and different things, and I was like, okay.
And now if
then they were like, I think they did 3 and 4, or at least 3.
If they're now putting Doom Patrol on HBO Max, that gives me hope for another season of Doom Patrol as well.
Oh yeah, and again, all the
Star Wars being on both.
Yeah, and all the Warner Brothers stuff will be on HBO Max, so Titans will be available there too. And it comes even here for us, like because it's 100%.
Because right now it just comes to Netflix later.
Yeah, like Titans. A year later. Yeah, roughly.
We just haven't.
Yeah.
But fuck, it's so good, and like Batman soon. So just good job, DC. You're doing some goods. Oh, man, I keep reading stuff
with the DC train.
Yeah.
Let's jump down to right there. I believe third middle.
I lost my mouse.
One more.
Yeah, that one first.
We talked about that. No. One more. Right there.
Okay.
Black Adam has confirmed multiple characters for this movie.
Yeah.
One from The Rock himself is Isis and Hawkman.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then I think it was also The Rock who said JSA.
Yeah. So he
Carter Hall, and then
cool. I would
Atom Smasher, Stargirl, Hawkman, and
those other ones. I'm not sure what else they would get.
Yeah. But I think it might have been in this article or maybe one of the other ones because I remember reading the age bracket thing at least for him.
Yeah.
For Carter Hall, they're looking for someone between 30 and 39 below landing someone. And landing someone to have the audience believe can go toe-to-toe with the Brahma Bull. That's going to be hard. That is something that's always been an odd thing that from this movie of like, how is it going to work in the long run of like who you're putting up against The Rock and who you're putting up against The Rock to ultimately win? Because he might not win in this movie. Like, yeah, it is his movie, but like right now, I got to tell you, don't fully believe Zachary Levi beats The Rock. Right?
I think what's going to happen, just pure basis of what this is, it looks like the JSA is going to put down.
Maybe as a team, they
put down Black Adam, which would make sense. Yeah. And then maybe a cameo from Shazam or something.
Yeah, something like that. But I also, obviously, it's setting it up that it's years ago.
Yeah.
Like it's back in Egypt, like the time where...
And then maybe
I don't know how he gets in stasis, but like, I don't know the Black Adam storyline. I don't either. Like, he obviously, something happens where he like goes away and then comes back in present
And then maybe
day.
at the end we kind of see a little teaser to Shazam.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know what they're doing. Like Shazam 2 is like way off from what they were doing with Black Adam, so who knows if we get that. But it looks like probably the JSA is going to put him down.
Maybe that's the thing. Is like, the team.
Does that mean we get the the other Green Lantern with the fucking,
Yeah, what's Alan Scott.
Yeah.
Or the fucking Jay Garrett.
Oh my god, that'd be so cool. A Jay Garrett on live action with the fucking helmet and shit. Because let's face it, that helmet in the CW, just, I love it.
Yeah, you could get Jay Garrett, you could get Alan Scott, you could get Wildcat.
Yeah. I mean, there you go. And
Hawkman.
And Hawkman fighting thing. My only thing is like, who do you have without casting someone ludicrously stupid like fucking John Cena? Who do you have that could act and as well go with The Rock as a believable hero? You know what I mean? There's very few big guys like that can do it. And like 30 to 39 to go toe to toe with The Rock. I do not envy the casting department for that.
No.
But I mean, we've seen one Carter Hall so far, Hawkman. It was on Smallville.
He was pretty cool.
It was Daniel Shanks, who I just love because he's from Stargate. But on there, he was fucking dope. And then like at the end, he just dies because his wings burn up and shit. And just like, those wings look like shit, but that scene was dope.
Yeah.
But oh man, Smallville, just giving us what they could when they could.
Yeah, and taking what they could
when they could. Yeah. Just fucking 8 waves from sideways, and then they're like, "Here's a little treat for you." I had to go British for that because it just sounded like I should. But cool, we finally kind of have an idea of what fucking Black Adam's gonna be. Because like for the longest time, we're like, "Who the fuck is he fighting and what is he doing?"
Yeah, I like the idea of the JSA.
We can't just have fucking Black Adam chilling. He's a villain.
Yeah,
and I'm just. Again, pure respect to I have no fucking idea what they're planning. Probably like an origin. He becomes Shazam, whatever. Then he gets corrupt. Maybe he's with the JSA for a while.
Maybe. And
then throughout the course of the movie, they're like, dude, what are you doing? You're getting a little, bad.
Yeah.
And then he's like, you know what? Maybe fuck you. And he kills one.
That'd be cool.
And then they're like, whoa, we have to put him down. They put him down. Boom. The end.
Yeah.
I wrote your fucking movie. Who can you kill? Doesn't fucking matter. Kill anyone.
Anyone. None of them mean anything.
Kill Wildcat. No, you gotta kill someone of consequence. Because they'd be like, oh no, he killed Wildcat. And they'd be like, oh no, they killed Wildcat. It's like when Kenny dies in South Park back then. They were just like, oh no, Kenny's dead. And they just went on with their day. Wildcat dies. They'd be like, oh.
Like Slipknot. From Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
That's always the big thing.
He's like, I'm gonna get out of here. And I'm like,
purely just the one that they're gonna kill, right?
Kill Jay Garrett. Maybe he kills the Flash, and that's why we don't have a Flash.
Yeah.
Don't kill
Or
Jay
we'll
Garrett.
never get a Flash movie. That would be the only Flash movie we get. Don't kill him.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
If Jay Garrett is the only Flash we get,
I'm good.
I don't care.
I'm good.
Oh man, who could they get? Because like Jake Garrett he's not like Barry and Wally. He's a stoic Flash, you know. And fucking dude's killing it when he plays Jake Garrett. Then Wesley, yeah. Well, I am just not remembering names today of heroes I should fucking know the names of. But he's a very stoic Flash with hints of jokiness. But the JSA is all kind of like that. They're very like stoic, very serious.
Like the Watchmen in a way.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Well, that's kind of what the template of the Watchmen was just JSA, right? And like that would be cool. It'd be kind of like a period piece with these characters in it. Yeah. And if they could get that right, that would be really good. Yeah. Maybe use the Hall of Justice. Have them sitting at, because they used to sit at a table or something, right? In JSA. Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm getting way too much hype for this movie.
The writer of Black Adam. Writer and creator of Undateable.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. I was rewatching it last week, right? I was telling you about that. And then I fell down the rabbit hole of thing and I seen his name and I was like, oh, Adam something or other.
Yeah.
And I clicked on it and then it said upcoming projects or whatever, and it said Black Adam. I'm like, Black Adam? What the fuck?
He's writing Black Adam.
He wrote. I was actually writing a few other movies that like would not be what you think when you watched Undateable. You know, but like I'm like, oh, he was the most current writer for Black Adam because they've obviously been doing that movie for like 18 years, right? So like, but he was the one that was hired like last year, and it seems to be the one that they're going with, like script wise, like.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's really kind of cool. Sticking on the DC train, because it's just in the station right now. Yeah, I made that joke. The Batman has cast John Tortorello, right? Totoro. I never get his name right.
Yeah. Tortorello is the coach for Thing. Totoro. John Totoro.
Carmine Falcone. Dope ass name if I've ever heard one.
Falcone?
Yeah, Carmine Falcone. Awesome fucking character. Anytime you see him, he was on the animated. He was dope. He's in the Telltale series. He's fucking awesome. He's in Begins, and he's awesome. It's Angelina. It's what's her face's brother, right? When we went down that rabbit hole and looked up. No, he plays a different character, right?
Huh?
No, that's I'm thinking of the other guy. Remember when we looked up the dude who's always a bad guy? But he's always like a bit player.
Oh, Julia Roberts.
Yeah,
that's in the second one.
Yeah, he's the other big thing. I was thinking of him.
Salvatore. Baroni.
Yeah, that's the other big one.
Yeah,
also very cool name.
Yeah,
that
was the Dark Knight.
Yeah,
he drops him from the balcony.
Yeah, and he's like, "We're not afraid of you because like we know your limits," and he fucking breaks both his legs, and he's like, "See," and I'm like, "Ow." But yeah,
no, John Totoro cast as Carmine Falcone. And when I saw it, I was like, when I saw it, it was just a tweet that came up on my phone, no picture or anything, right? But I'm like, I know the name. I'm like, is that the guy from fucking
it is
Transformers? And then when I opened up Twitter and started seeing like pictures and GIFs or whatever, I was like, it is the guy from Transformers. And I was like, it's an interesting choice.
So, like, here's my thing. I know he's a good actor. He's been in stuff where he is like, not Transformers, but I'm like at the same. I'm very iffy,
but he's in like the Big Lebowski, Oh Brother Where Art Thou, Transformer series, Coen Brothers, Adam Sandler, Spike. Like
you don't just bypass the Spike.
Well, I'm just seeing I'm seeing that list of things, and I'm just like, okay, like this is another one of those weird ones for me.
Yeah.
Same like who else did they cast him? Like Andy, for Alfred, and I'm like, okay.
If
you gotta go back, he's been in a lot of movies. He's one of those guys that is literally in every movie. But I'm like he's the fucking butler in Mr. Deeds.
Oh, we don't count that. It just means he's versatile. Yeah, this was his I'm gonna hang out with Adam Sandler face.
Mm-hmm.
But like he's in a lot of stuff, right? And he gets nominated for stuff. So I don't know. It's one of those ones where it's like you're gonna have to wait and see kind of thing.
Yeah, like I'm just like I don't see him like intimidating necessarily, right?
Yeah.
Like
so who knows?
Mm-hmm.
He was in Miami Vice.
TV show.
The OG Miami Vice.
Yep.
He's also the goat in the Green Eggs and Ham coming up soon. So that's cool. Oh, he's in Flight of the Conchords, dude. That show's great. But like, I could see it if he wanted to get down and play a super criminal or whatever. But I don't know. It's one of those wait and sees.
Yeah,
a lot of this Batman casting has been a wait and see.
It's a wait and see.
And like, I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're getting names, but they're getting, like we said, that, you know, high mid-tier range of actor, and there you go with another one. So we'll see. Speaking of we'll see, or you'll never see, Channing Tatum has decided he wants to tackle another character he'll never play, the Max.
Don't know what it is.
There was a show back in the day. It's like one of those old comic books too thing, but he's like a hero, and you'll recognize him when I show you the picture. How does the fake article have the picture, but the real one doesn't?
Yep.
Can you explain this to me? I don't understand the concept of how that works. Mm-hmm. But this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember
big
like
blue or purple guy.
Yeah, he was always like he was on MTV back in the day, but he looked really dope. I remember watching this cartoon, not knowing what the fuck was going on because it's weird.
Mm-hmm.
But
Dutch Tilt, even for a cartoon.
Yeah. But it looks cool. It has a really cool stylistic choice, and like it seems like he's a down and troutin' superhero. And he's friends with that blonde girl. That's all I remember. But yeah, I remember watching this, not knowing what the hell was going on, and kind of want to watch it now. But I remember this guy, and he would kill people and stuff like that. And it was one of those weird stylistic choices of things. That being said, I do not know how in the hell Channing Tatum...
Click on the article. This one. Superhero. I just want to see like if it said who was doing it with them. The Max is officially in development as a feature film with Channing Tatum set to produce the project through their it's
Image.
That doesn't like what studio was making it.
I don't know. They'll probably ship it around.
Yeah.
The Max debuted in 1983, which published by Image Comics. The series followed the adventures of two real heroes in the real world and alternate reality, referred to as the Outback. And
it's unclear if this adaptation will be a feature film or series, or if Tatum will star as the main character either. So they really don't know much about it.
No, they just know he might be in it, he might not.
Yeah.
But like in the real world, the Max is a vagrant, homeless, living in a box. While in the Outback, he's a powerful protector of the Jungle Queen. Jungle Queen exists in the real world as Julia Winters, a freelance social worker who often bails the Max out of jail. While Max is aware of the Outback, Julia is not, and it's an integral part of their stories. Sounds fucking cool.
He is that big blue thing is the girl?
No, that the girl is the that blonde we saw in the clip.
Well, read the fucking thing it says. While in the Outback, he is a powerful protector of the Jungle Queen. The Jungle Queen exists in the real world.
Oh yeah,
as
right,
Julie Winters, a freelance. So he is the blonde girl in the real world?
No, he is the Max and the homeless vagrant. She is the Queen and
Winters.
And Winters.
Oh, and she doesn't know that she's the Queen in his world, but in our I guess. Yeah.
Let's see what she looks like. It gives me the riverboat.
Yeah, Jungle Queen riverboat.
Yeah. I get it.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's
exactly what we look for.
Yeah, that's
go back up and just add Max at the end.
Yeah.
Oh.
There we go. All right. Much better Google search. Okay. I remember seeing her now in the thing. I now realize why I watched the Max. It's 1993. Tatum is no stranger to flirting with comic movies, having been attached to the role of Gambit since the beginning of fucking time. That's not what it says, but it fucking should.
Written on the tablets.
It was the 12th commandment. It said I should have Tatum play a character he shouldn't. And they're vaguely referring to any character he plays, but they're not sure. So it's like, can he be Gambit? I don't know. Can he be the Max? I don't know.
Can he be in high school again at 35? I don't know.
Did he do it? Yeah.
Twice.
Watching 21 Jump Street, the old TV show, you realize, like, okay, they're younger, they kind of fit in. It makes sense, right? There's a real world story it's actually based off of. And the kid looked like he would kind of fit in with the high school students. But the more you watch it, the more you realize, like, how stupid a fucking premise this is, because it would never fucking work after, like, the maybe fourth time you did it.
Yeah. Not with the same crew.
Because how many fucking high schools were in this fucking area?
Yeah.
They always were at a new school and shit. And it's like,
I think once a couple times they doubled back.
Yeah, and it's like,
how do you double back?
Double back, bro! Like, once you get busted as a cop, like, once they know you're a cop, you can't do it again.
Yeah.
Granted, like, in later seasons, they were starting to get older, so they went to college, which makes more sense. There's more colleges and shit.
Yeah.
And then
more kids out of college. Not everyone knows the three guys that
and
were
it's
there.
like, this kid shows up for like 3 weeks and then disappears. It's a little suspect, and no one's like, hey, what happened to Johnny Fuckgood over here?
But in college, it's understandable if he dropped out.
Exactly, right? Oh, he dropped out, or he, died in a hazing accident, or I should not have made that joke, but I'm keeping it in anyways.
But yeah.
You see that, man? They shut down all the fucking fraternities in the thing because they did stupid bullshit. Anyways, maybe I should cut that out. I'm not gonna cut it out. We've made terrible jokes on here before. Wow.
Where we at?
36 minutes.
This one's gonna be a quick one.
Yeah.
We might hit 46 and call it a day.
So Sonic. Did you see this? The original report said it cost $35 million to do the redesign. And I'm like, there's no way it cost that much. That's way too much. We've seen them make movies for $35 million. Granted, they don't look the best, but still.
Yeah.
Apparently now it says that cost them less than $5 million to redo Sonic and do all this.
$5 million to redo a CGI character throughout an entire movie. Someone should clip that article and just send it to Warner Brothers. Moving on.
I was watching stuff the other
to redo an entire CGI character. Yeah, you had to deface potentially one of the most gorgeous guys on the fucking planet.
All right, so real quick,
and make me more confused than I already am watching him on the screen, and think, what the fuck is wrong with his face?
So last weekend after we did the thing, the Snyder Cut started trending all weekend.
All
right?
weekend.
And you saw Affleck tweeted, blah, blah, blah. And I saw, I think it was kind of funny they were talking about it. And it's like, do you think Affleck really gave a flying fuck about the Snyder Cut? And they're like, no fucking way. Someone wrote that for him.
Probably. But this is personal Twitter. I think,
I don't think he gives a flying fuck if the Snyder Cut comes out.
I don't think he, I don't know, why you would do it if he didn't.
Because everyone else was doing it.
But not everyone fucking replied to it. You know who didn't?
Cavill. But did you see his thing about?
He doesn't have
to
Twitter.
play Superman.
He doesn't have
Instagram,
he doesn't have Twitter. He only has Instagram. But he never said anything even on Instagram about release the Snyder Cut.
Yeah.
But he did come out in an interview for doing Witcher and talked about still wanting to do Superman and wanting to be in it and talked about why his Shazam thing didn't work out with the cameo and why because he was filming Witcher and stuff like that.
Could he just be Superman?
Do it. I saw a picture today. It was a fan picture of him. He was like flying over the Metropolis poster, and I was just like,
he was such a good Superman, man.
And then
he got such a raw deal.
He did, and I thought and then I was thinking if you had to recast someone. Everyone was even with Batman, again, here's another Batman. We've seen Batman since Keaton, now to Pattinson. We've had Kilmer, we've had George, we've had Bale, we've had Affleck, you have Pattinson. I'm like, you know what? I see it, I like it, I want Pattinson. You went from Chris to Brandon. Good choice.
Which I will say, I did not watch Superman Returns for the longest fucking time because I don't really care for Superman.
Yeah.
But I did finally watch that. I thought it was fucking. Well, he was fucking great.
Yeah,
the movie
he
sucks.
does. Yeah, the movie's not that great. He does what he's told to do, which is a Chris version-esque of the thing.
And that was the whole point, because it's supposed to it's 1, 2, and then that's
returns.
it. Yeah.
So then you got Cavill, and it's just like, how do you go from there?
Yeah, you don't.
Like, who are you casting to replace that?
Because the thing with Batman is it's been so far over the board that anyone you cast now is kind of like, all right, we'll see what happens.
And then you're putting that mask on, you're putting the suit on, and it helps create the character.
Yeah. Superman.
Who are you putting next to him? Like
CGI mustache.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's his sidekick.
Yeah.
So so this was from the last weekend, the 18th.
Yeah.
I posted this in our Discord. Just because I was fucking annoyed and like everyone was getting behind this thing and everyone wants to see this fucking cut.
I mean, not to say I wouldn't watch it if they.
I'll fucking watch it.
Which I think the only thing, if it ever happened before you can go again, it would be on HBO Max.
Well, rumor has it, there's a lot of rumors going around that they're going to put it on HBO Max.
Yeah. That
was the big thing. And then they put out a statement. It's like, we have no blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
But
That's the fucking statement you make? Yeah. We've been telling you for 2 years to make a statement on anything. Yeah, but they're like, that's the one fucking statement?
Yeah.
So I was like, here's the question I've been pondering since it popped up again. Why do people want the Snyder Cut so bad? Justice League is pretty much the same movie minus 2 scenes that Whedon did. And I'm like, Snyder Cut just had 45 minutes of scenery and floating bags. You know what scene I'm talking about. So why? It's going to be the same crap-tastic okay movie that it is. I don't know why people think it's going to be this great magnum opus of a movie. I wish they would have just released the damn thing so I wouldn't have to hear about it anymore. Thank you for this normie on the podcast rant. And then D-Rock was like, I would like to see the movie without Superman's horrible CGI top lip.
Yeah.
He's like, I also enjoyed the extended version of the Batman v Superman a lot more than the original cut. So maybe this will flow better. I don't know. And I was like, the extended cut was better, but it only explains things that should have never been cut. Yeah. And I'm like, it's maybe because Snyder shoots so much random shit they have to fucking pick the movie.
Yeah.
He shoots like 3 years worth of films and nobody stops him.
Yeah.
So to get a coherent movie together, you have to cut it. Batman v Superman is like what, 2:30 or something? With the extended cut, it's 3:30.
Yeah, I think it's
fucking
like 3:20.
Yeah, it's like 45 minutes of fucking footage that explains 3 things better that make more sense.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like
no,
it's just
I know. I mean, like I said, not to say I wouldn't watch it. Though.
The only thing they really changed.
But did you see the thing just about that they came out with Whedon having like an 80-page script
for
Justice League?
Oh yeah,
which is 80 minutes.
Yeah,
because it's roughly a minute a page.
This came out during, everything I'm just saying, seen, it doesn't like other than some stuff. We could be wrong. The Snyder Cut can be an entirely different movie. But from what we've seen, it doesn't look like it, other than the Superman resurrection scene and Darkseid appearing in some places.
Another thing with it is just like it seemed like his movies were supposed to be 5 movies and done.
Yeah.
Which they never confirmed, and then wanted to piggyback more movies, but not be tied down to just his 5 and done.
Because again, you should have never fucking let Snyder do all of your movies.
Yeah.
You made a shitty stylized choice and then you stuck with it. And now we're getting a hodgepodge of people that will never, at least for the next maybe 10 years, see Justice League again.
Yeah.
Because like, are you just gonna redo the Justice League? Are you gonna keep Wonder Woman with Gal Gadot and Momoa and Pattinson, and then Shazam with Zachary, and then like what else? What are we doing with Superman? He's just sitting on the shelf because DC keeps leaving him on the fucking shelf. It's like I say this time and time again because like I know Superman is hard to make a movie for because he is so fucking powerful, but he has powerful villains. Stop having him fight Lex fucking Luthor.
Yeah, he
has a wide variety like. Have him fight Lobo. Doomsday. Have him fight Doomsday instead of the fucking stupid Ninja Turtle. How do you fuck up Doomsday? Yeah, he could just beat up robots. Okay, cool. Brainiac shows up. I'm cool with that. Have him fight Lobo. Have him fight Mongrel. Have him fight fucking any other one he's ever fought.
Or Darkseid.
Darkseid.
Same thing. I thought they were different.
Darkseid. I am really fucking confused now.
I thought there was an Apocalypse character though.
Yeah, there is.
And he's not.
Wait,
Darkseid.
what? Did our DC branch just break?
I think so. Pretty sure there was an Apocalypse character.
What? I can't. I can't think anymore. Are we really this dumb right now?
Apocalypse DC character.
Yeah. Well, look up. You look up Darkseid there. I am so fucking confused right now. There's the planet. Is Apocalypse the place where he lives? Are we having this moment?
I think it might be.
Are we really having this moment where we legitimately forgot? Yeah.
Apocalypse
Yeah, because that's the place he lives. Darkseid is the character.
Okay.
Well, that is officially the stupidest moment we've had.
Oh.
Well, we're leaving that in. That was really fucking stupid. Why did we think
like
Apocalypse is a character?
Oh.
It sounds like a character.
Yeah.
Because I was like, maybe we're doing that thing where we're confusing Marvel and DC again, but that's fucking...
X-Men has an Apocalypse.
That's who we're thinking of. That's what we're doing.
Which is essentially a Thanos, which is
essentially
a
Darkseid. Yeah, that's what we did. We got the word dumb.
Yeah.
Can we just
they're dumb for making the same character 3 fucking times.
That's true. Yeah. Let's chalk it up to Monday.
Oh,
it's
chalk
Monday.
it up. Oh, yeah.
It's Monday. It's Monday at 5:30.
Mm-hmm.
7. Half-Life VR, very cool announcement. Alyx, Half-Life, a brand new game. It's gonna. I was trying to remember where it was set. Is this just playing? Yeah,
maybe.
Where's the article?
It's not Half-Life 3. Go back one.
Yeah, no, it's not Half-Life 3, but it is a new Half-Life game. It's the first Half-Life game since 2007. After Half-Life 2 Episode 2. Everyone knows
but
that.
No, what I was reading, it said where it took place.
Oh, over here?
No,
Over here?
It's not Half-Life 3 or Half-Life 2 Episode 3.
Yeah, that's just saying.
So it's not.
Well,
it's not anything.
Well, no, because fans have wanted Half-Life 3 since...
Or Half-Life 2 Episode 3.
Yeah, they've wanted both of those since the beginning of time.
And it's not either of those.
No, because
So it's Half-Life 2 Episode 2.0.
Kind of. It's a prequel between the first and second games. Okay, I was right. Stars supporting character Alyx fans following the Earth invasion and expect to be a flagship VR title showcasing virtual reality gameplay. It looks fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
Like that first little bit where you see that I don't know any of the things from Half-Life's name. I played the game a really long time ago when I was younger. It's sitting on my desktop. I want to replay it. I just haven't. I bought it on a Steam sale. I bought the entire Half-Life 1, Half-Life 2, Half-Life other.
And they paid you money to take it.
It was like dirt cheap because Half-Life's really old, but I really just wanted to play them because they are fantastic games. But yeah. It's set for release in March 2020. It's going to come on. I'm a fucking child. It's gonna come. The game will be available for
March
free
2020.
on if you buy the Valve Index. But it will also work on the HTC Vive as well as the Oculus Rift, and apparently other headsets as well. It makes me wish I had a computer that could probably support this, as well as a headset that allowed me to play this, because this game looks fucking dope. That trailer looks amazing. It's a full-fledged game. They said it's about the same length as Half-Life 2, which, awesome. We've seen a lot of stuff in VR. We've seen experiences of VR. We've seen games adapted from like Resident Evil 7. You play the entire thing in VR. Another full game in VR. Just proving that like you can do a full game experience in VR.
And not throw
up. Black Friday, they're having a Black Friday sales for VR. You can get like the PlayStation VR, I think with the headset, I think 2 Move controllers, and like 7 games in a bundle. And I'm like, fuck
How
that.
much?
I don't remember, but it was like cheaper than what the thing is now.
Cost,
And I'm like, that would be fucking awesome. I would love to get some VR stuff. I've wanted to play the PlayStation VR or any VR really, but I know that would not be able to handle it. But the PlayStation VR, it's obviously you do it. And I would love to play it. There's some stuff like that Super Hot game we were playing. You can play that in VR. That'd be cool. Beat Saber and shit like that. But yeah, this is cool. Half-Life Alyx, I was excited for this. Because I just want to see stuff from it. Like, I'll probably never play this unless I get a VR and a PC that can handle it. So, like, 20 years down the road, I'll play this. The thing that we're talking about, which was cool, it's made up of old developers who worked on the Half-Life game as well as new people. So they got old ideas and new, fresh ideas from 2 different things making the game. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. I like when they have the old guys who were there to like know the game and the story and the history, but as well as the new fresh guys who are like, no, let's do this and add this or like this. And you see a lot of games thrive because of that. They change stuff up in small little ways. And they were saying like there was a developer roundtable interview, and they were just talking about like Valve has stated that if they were going to do a Half-Life 3 or anything else on Half-Life, they wanted to do it where the tech allowed them to do it. And this is what they felt they would do. Is like VR is finally at a point where they can feel like this game is what they were waiting for to make the thing. And like, we all know the joke about Half-Life 3. We've seen it everywhere pop up when like something is announced or like, oh, what's never coming? It's Half-Life 3, right? They said
just like the next Batman.
Yeah. They said the thought of making Half-Life 3 because of all the years of like people's expectations, what it is, what we've heard, rumors and shit like that, is just daunting to make Half-Life 3.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, this could be Half-Life 3, but they just threw fucking Alyx in the title because it takes place between 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And you save yourself trying to put that 3 in that title because let's face it, at this point, Half-Life 3, no matter what they do, it can be the magnum opus of games and still would not live up to people's expectations of what it has to be. Just because 1 and 2 are so beloved and so phenomenal, people still play them today, that like, no matter what you do, you're kind of in trouble. And again, we've seen it with DC, like 89 Batman and Superman from, I never know the year from that one. 89 too? Or 88? Batman, Superman. 78, right?
77.
They're so beloved and so everything is compared to them no matter what movie it is. Like, we're so far away from those movies now that like people's first Batman could be The Dark fucking Knight.
Yeah.
And like, it still lives up to that. Like, Superman especially. Batman kind of has some leeway there because it does have some shitty movies that it can be like, well, at least it's not Batman Forever or Batman and Robin or The Dark Knight Rises. Yes, it's a bad fucking movie. Live with it, and move on. But anytime they do Superman, it's still compared to that first Christopher.
Yeah.
Or even the second one. And I'm like, Dura, they made 3 and 4.
Those are about 3 and 4. Yeah.
You want to compare it to that? They're dog shit. You want to show them Supergirl? That movie's fucking terrible. Oh man, watching that one dude talk about like the story behind Supergirl and what it was supposed to be and how it just fucking snowballed into what it turned out. It was fucking awesome. But yeah, Half-Life. Very excited for that, to see it. Hey, we almost did it.
Where we at?
53.
Ah, that's good.
Yeah. I just wanted to go see. They announced the Game Award nominees, and I just wanted to see what the Game of the Year is. Awards. Do they have best ongoing game?
Game of the Year nominees for the Game Awards: Control, Death Stranding, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Resident Evil 2. What is that?
That is
Sekiro,
yeah.
Shadows Die Twice, and The Outer Worlds.
Okay, off this list, how many do you know?
3. No, 4.
Okay.
Actually, no, 4.
Okay, so let me guess. You know Death Stranding,
Yeah.
Ultimate,
Yeah.
Resident Evil 2,
Yeah.
and The Outer Worlds.
Yeah. Those were the 4.
Okay.
Control and Sekiro, I never heard of.
Sekiro is a pretty cool game.
Mhm.
I can't explain it because I can't remember it off the top of my head, but I've seen enough gameplay. It's a very cool game, and aesthetically wise, it is cool. Control, also another really cool game.
Mhm.
It's kind of like Fringe, the game,
Mm-hmm.
where there's like realities and shit like that. I've never actually played it. I want to play it. I don't have any money to buy any games right now, but it's another one. It's kind of like Fringe. It's kind of like I'm not gonna get shit for this. But what is the game with the Ashmore kid in it? That was on Xbox, but it was also kind of like a TV show.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
It's a kind of like that a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let's just go based off the ones that you know.
Top 4. Yeah,
What do you think is going to win Game of the Year?
I'm assuming it's Death Stranding.
Yeah, I assume so too. Because The Outer Worlds was good, but I don't see it being Game of the Year worthy.
Mm-hmm.
Again, Sekiro, fucking amazing. I don't think it falls into that category either. Resident Evil 2, great, but like it's an old game, but they completely rebuilt it, so it's still fantastic. Smash Brothers, it's just
Marvel.
it's
Marvel.
Smash. It's
Yeah.
fucking awesome. It's great, but like it is kind of
Nothing
the same
different.
mechanics
Yeah.
that we've already seen with just
Yeah.
every character added to it. And Death Stranding is just the weirdest fucking thing on the face of the
It's a
planet.
weird game from what I've seen.
Oh yeah, it's fucking weird. But like,
But I haven't seen, like, I will say this, from what I've read though, I've seen that it's weird, obviously.
yeah,
I see people don't fully understand it because
No.
they're like, what the fuck?
yeah,
And I kind of get like mixed reviews from it.
yeah.
In the sense, like I think like because it's so out there, people are confused by it, and
Yeah.
therefore they don't know if they like it, type of thing.
there's
That's
also
just
a
what I've
very
seen
big
from Twitter.
discrepancy between American and like Europe people understanding the game
Yeah.
and what they are and stuff like that. But between the two of them, like,
So I could see Death Stranding losing too.
I could too, either to like Sekiro or to Control. But I'm pretty sure Death Stranding
I'm
will win
assuming.
Game of the Year.
It definitely had the most hype on that list.
Oh, definitely.
I don't know if the hype, now that it's been out, if it lived up to that hype.
I think it did live up to the hype.
Enough
Just
to
in
win
here
Game of
of
the
like I've watched Ali, a friend of the Ali and a friend of the channel and another streamer. You guys should check her out. I watched her play a little bit of it, but I want to be as very little spoiled as possible for when I actually play this game. Just seeing the cutscenes that I did from the intro to that game looks fucking weird, but also just looks like you're walking around just like, this is fucking amazing. Granted, I think most of the game is a walking simulator, is from what I've heard. I don't care. It just looked awesome. And just stuff like that. The cutscenes look beautiful and it's well acted, but yeah.
Looks like a movie.
Exactly.
Not much of a game.
Yeah. Game direction again. Death Stranding's on there. It got a lot. Let's see what else we got. Art direction. I just want to see if there's any more big titles. Music score. That's always an interesting one. Music score, because it's like one of those ones where like maybe not a game you think of is in that list. Like Kingdom Hearts 3 is on there, but that's just because most of the shit is like
Disney scores.
Disney and like just awesome. There's best sound design.
So one last thing, and then we'll wrap it up. Last Sunday, I signed up for Plus.
Yes.
Canceled it yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Before my week trial.
Yeah. Not enough on there to keep you like.
Never watched anything.
Never watched anything.
Never watched anything in the week that I had it.
Yeah.
I just had it on my phone too. I never even downloaded it on the PS. And never watched anything in the week, and I was like, "Oh!" Before they charged me $8 for the month.
Yeah,
like,
mine went through the other day.
Cancel it, so I canceled it yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just, you know what it is? It's just, I was looking at it, and I'm like, okay, like, yeah, there's a lot of stuff on here, but like, it is a lot of cartoons. It is all very child based.
Well,
I'm just like,
Disney.
I get it, it's Disney, but I'm like, the Marvel movies already, I have them. So like, I don't need them here. Like, I can watch them on anywhere right now that I want. Like,
this would be great 4 years ago if we didn't already have most of the crap that we have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And just different things.
I get that.
I'm just like, yeah. There's nothing on here that like I don't want to watch or want to watch.
Oh, things we watched, by the way. I watched the first episodes of The Mandalorian. Real good.
Is that where this Baby Yoda is?
Yes.
Because I've seen the gifs everywhere, and then Disney took them off. Did you see that?
They're
afraid of copyright laws or something. You own the fucking character. We're afraid of what copyright?
So I've delved into
but
this.
They put it back.
Yeah,
they put it back.
So I've delved into this because I was very curious. Because sometimes we see it like Nintendo is very meticulous with their copyrights, right? They fucking hate anything they do.
Come after us.
Yeah, I played Kingdom Hearts, and they're just like, he pirated the game.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, bro, I'm just live streaming, chill. So I looked this up. In terms of copyright, the companies actually have to protect their copyright or they lose the copyright. So they can only let so many things slip through before the copyright office is like,
it's everywhere now.
It's everywhere now. You're not protecting it. Yeah. It's
so now, it's like the person that let's say the person that like made a stop sign. Going on this. But now the stop sign is worldwide, so you can't own it anymore.
It's kind of like Sherlock Holmes' public domain, right?
Well, that's because time ran out.
But either way, it's still the same thing. If they had kept that copyright and protected it, like anyone can make a Sherlock Holmes movie. Yeah. So if Disney just let their thing go or just did not protect like Yoda. Mickey Mouse enough or Yoda, they would lose that copyright to Yoda. Mm-hmm. So I understand, like sometimes they're way too much with it. Like Sonic, for example, for a long time, Sega would like a lot of shit slide. And then the last little bit, they're maybe a little bit stingy with it. And that's because of copyright. Mm-hmm. So if a company uses, I looked this up because sometimes you see R and sometimes you see TM.
Yeah, they're different.
Apparently there's a new one too. But one is a registered and one is trademarked. Mm-hmm. One actually means you own everything. A registered means like you own the look, the feel of that logo.
Well, it's like the Maple Leafs, for instance. You can't register. You can't own a Maple Leaf, like the logo, like the leaf,
the actual leaf. But you can register the blue, the shape, the words in it, and then the same thing with like Maple Leaf Foods. Like they have their own distinct logo too, but they're still Maple Leaf.
Yeah,
those are registered trademarks.
Yeah.
Whereas opposed to like the Toronto Maple Leafs is a trademark term. You can't just fucking plaster that anywhere.
Yeah.
Except when you say they suck.
Yeah.
Lose fucking 6 games in a row to fire your fucking head coach. The fuck, man. All my teams are garbage right now.
Oh, fuck.
On the weekend, though, they won 2 games, and I was like, fuck yeah. And then the Pistons lost, and I was like, well, let's see how the Lions do. And I was like, you fuckers.
Of course. I knew they were going to fucking lose.
Sports updates, the Lions sucked. They lost to a team that was 1-9.
I knew they were going to fucking lose.
But that's why some companies are very protective of their copyright. Are they being assholes about it? Yes, but I understand.
I get like if it becomes too worldwide.
Yeah,
then it's like it's free game. Anybody can do it now.
Yeah,
you clearly don't care about that type of thing. I get it.
That's why you see Star Trek let some of the stuff go down, and then they're like, "We can't do that. You guys, come on now. We can't let that happen." Mm-hmm. So,
but it was just a fucking gif of this baby.
That's why they were like, you know what? Fuck
it's just a gif. Yeah, exactly. Put it back.
Yeah, Baby Yoda's from The Mandalorian. Yeah. Dude, I swear to God, the first 10 minutes of The Mandalorian, there's maybe like 3 lines of dialogue, but it's fucking stylistic and it's awesome. And it has this look. It's gritty. Like it's not pretty Star Wars. Mm-hmm. It's beautiful, but it's gritty and it's fucking awesome, and I want to see more of this Mandalorian game.
You only watched first episode.
First two. Third one came out. I watched that one.
Oh, it's not all done.
No, it's week to week. Disney was smart. They were like, no, you get 2 because we did it Tuesday when the show premiered, and then Friday is its regular air schedule. Mm-hmm. So we got 2 that week, and then there was the third. I think they were on the third.
Yeah.
But oh man, it's really good. And you never see the guy's face because he's always wearing his helmet because it's part of his character. But like, it's cool. I like it. But yeah, that's the other show I watched was 2 episodes of The Mandalorian. And I was like, yeah, I really enjoyed it. And I finally got like, I saw Baby Yoda trending and I was like, I don't want to click on it. I don't know what the fuck.
I just see it like, yeah.
And I knew it was from The Mandalorian. And then it fucked with my brain because I had to figure out when the show was set. Because I was like, wait, Baby Yoda? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, because it's before a thing.
Yeah, and it's like, fucking Yoda's like 900 years old at this point. I was a baby. I'm like, time travel? But yeah, anyways, that's Baby Yoda. That's Trademark, and that's the podcast for this week. Thank you for joining us. We will be back next week with more nerdy goodness. I should get on the camera when I do that. Goodbye.